My name's Daniela,
My name is Nadav.
and this is our final couch script for Humanities 1020. Um, so for the readings this week, I think we had a personal choice of choosing whichever one we wanted. And for the reading that I did was Gone with the Wind, which is a Hollywood's racial politics what was it? Novel that got turned into a movie by Margaret Michelle. And during the article, a lot of it just basically talked about the hardships that Black people usually faced when getting casted or trying to be put in movies and stuff, and even like when they were shown equal representation in like movies and stuff, like they weren't treated the same, or white people or other people were usually like the better characters and they were like the sidekicks or someone that didn't do something that important. um One of the quotes that I read from the article was, some readers found that Michelle's treatment of race less a cartoon than a nightmare she had, for example, depicted her leading Black characters as content with slavery, un- uninterested in freedom. They often seem like pets more than people. So basically, a lot of the article also said that Black people didn't want to be freed according to the movie and according to the novel, which isn't true. So it was mostly just being used for the benefit of movie writers and producers and basically white people.
Yeah, it makes sense. Um, so I connected with the reading Devils in the Detail and why is the film industry still so afraid of horror? So basically they talk about horror movies and they said I just need to pick a good quote. So it said that it's more powerful film the more you get away from the how do I say it? Characterizing, yeah,
Characterize.
it in a genre. So basically, you talk about how horror movies influence people. So he gave example about the Joker, that it is superhero, and he's like, let's see what he said. I forgot a little bit. Where Joker can be superhero, it's much more than that. The film touches on the topic such a mental health. So he said that like the Joker, if you watch the movie, he showed that the Joker has a little bit mental health and social inequality, and it showed that the problem starts with the communication and the public relation. When people have a problem to communicate with other people, it show most of the time a mental health, and they have a problem to social with other people. And this is what I talk also in the interview with Alisa and Professor Kennedy. They show how was the communication back days, and Professor Kennedy explained it like very deeply. And then Alisa also explained how it's work today, like the communication and how the technology affect the how people like communicate today. So, and then she gave example about the message that you can pass, like in the, like for example, she gave the example of Trump. When he says something, he always do it with purpose, because he has people that help him to choose the accurate message to the audience. And this is the important thing today. So it's exactly like I said about the reading with the Joker. So sometimes they want to pass to the audience like how do you say it, like a, not a topic, like they want to pass a message, and so it's need to be very accurate. And I think it's connected also to your topic about the Black people, because sometimes you said that they don't want to be slavers, and it's interesting that they show in the movie that they want to be a slaver. So the message is so important here,
Yeah.
and this is what I think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that like connects pretty wellly, especially like I don't like if you were saying that basically people view the Joker as someone who's bad and someone who's scary and not someone that they should be watching because of like the background of this character and because of what he does in the movie. Is that like what you were basically going on about?
Yeah. My problem is to say character. I couldn't say it. Okay, what was your interview?
My interview was the Professor Hollingshead one, which is the one where he talks about comic books and how rhetoric, sustainability, and art all come together in the world of comics. Pretty much, he basically says that one of the in like 2350 around there, it said that let's see. In 2350, he talks about the act like the portrayal of comics and like how accurately that they were made was. So like again with um I tied that back into the Gone with the Wind article, mostly just because of the fact that it was like the accuracy. It's like how we talked about a few weeks ago, how if you're Jewish, for example, right, you want Jewish people in movies if you're going to watch a movie about Jewish people,
Yes.
right? Because it's like it's going to be accurate, and you know that these people,
Yes.
like, right, they know your culture, the foods you eat, what you practice, food, music you listen to, stuff like that. And I connected the two by saying, well, he's saying that even comics have started to accurately depict things, and it's important for people that come from those backgrounds to be writing those comics, those movies, or articles, books, whatever it may be, just so that it's like accurate for the audience watching it, and so that they know that this is something that the people behind it actually took time into looking it up and to like actually knowing what they're talking about.
Yeah, so I think it's exactly like connected to my interview. So, like I said before, that the message is very important here. And yes, how we communicate with the audience. In your case, is like you need to pick the guy that have the same background to the audience. If I want to watch a movie about I don't know, like about like you said, a Jewish guy, I want like he need to know everything about Judaism.
Mhm.
And yeah, so the message is very important here. And let's say what is said here. So my explanation about the communication again. So I said that I think that the effective communication is one of the most valuable skills a person can possess. And whether in personal relationship or in professional setting, clearly expressing your thought and ideas and understanding others is essential for success. So Alisa also add another thing. She said like she gave example about police officers. Sometimes they feel emotional and about something I don't know, like about something that happened in the state, and they want to post something in Twitter, and she said don't do it, like sometimes you do something from emotions and you post something I don't know, like I want to kill everyone just because something happened. So she said so sometimes the message like affected by something that happened to you and about your emotions in this moment. And it's also important like to communicate and to pass your message. It's in accurate time, not also the accurate content, also accurate time to do it. And yeah, and this is basically what she said here. If
Gotcha.
you want to add something.
What else do we have here? I think that's pretty much, I think we've covered everything
Yes.
in about 10 minutes too.
Yes, so Thank you.
Of course. So this is us wrapping up the couch conversation. I think most of our stories and interviews basically aligned pretty well, all with kind of the same message or the similar message that surrounds all four pieces of media is that we chose pretty much that it's important to have proper communication and to have proper backgrounds and informed people when making pieces of media that are going to be out for those to see, whether it's a comic, a movie, an article, a book, um, whether it's anything. I think that all four of these pieces of media that we have read um, were pretty informational and all, I guess, kind of related back to the same topic.
Yes, I agree.